guys, wanted to share a quick video on the IT setup thought process at least in my office. We have 3 monitors. So we have the monitor behind the patient, shows open dental, your schedule. You can also pan over the x-rays. And then on this monitor, it's a big one, 43 inches. We like to go the biggest size we can at the foot of the patient for showing intraoral photos, x-rays, etc. That mirrors the ceiling, okay? So if we're working on a patient, we might put Netflix on these 2 monitors and slide the x-rays behind the patient. You can see here, you can just go switch monitor, now it's over here. And you pull up Chrome or whatever and just run Netflix. So that's how that works. An option here is, actually I won't go into that, just this is how this option works. Okay, so back here you can see this is the size of the computer tower, so it's a small form factor. We have an SD card reader, so when we put in photos from like a DSLR, we can pop the SD card in real quick and pull them up for a patient. We're talking about bigger cases. This is a X-ray sensor holder. I use XDR sensors, as you guys might know, so the team doesn't lay them on the counter and they have a chance to fall out and smack against the ground. We also have intraoral cameras for each op. I don't know where the hanger is for this one. With X-ray sensors, you always want to get a powered USB, because you don't want to be taking things in and out of the USBs on the computer. This thing is powered. You want the one that plugs into an outlet, because otherwise the ones that plug directly in without power draw power from the computer and can go down. So the nice thing is, if this thing ever died, I just buy a new one of these for like $60 rather than have to replace the USBs on the actual computer. Okay, let's talk about wiring for the TVs now. So with the computers that we buy that are in the price range of $550 to $650, there's usually only 2 cords for, there's a one HDMI and 1 display port, okay, typically. And we're trying to take 2 outlets for the display to 3 different monitors, right? So what I have here is an HDMI splitter, okay? So from the HDMI port, it goes into a splitter, and then the one HDMI cord goes to the ceiling TV, and the other one goes to the TV at the foot of the patient, okay? That's why these are identical. Something to keep in mind that I mentioned before is in the wall back here, you want conduit. So I would recommend just a big piece of PVC that you could run all these cords up to through the ceiling. For some reason they put insulation in my 12 o'clock wall. It's a waste of money and resources. I don't know why they even put insulation in there. Okay, let's talk more about what's back here. So these are Ethernet cables. This is just an extra one in case we ever, I don't know, just running data cabling is cheap, so we just put an extra one. This goes hardwired into the computer. These are nice surge protectors, okay? You can see this just plugs into a 2 outlet, and now it has 6, okay? And they're nice and sleek. Don't mind the duct tape. There's a lot of cords. This could be done a little bit cleaner. We have a 4-pack outlet here for anything you might plug in on the counter. There's also outlets down here. I could do a different video sometime about the whole 12 o'clock setup. So what am I missing? I think that is about it. That's all that comes to mind. So HDMI cable, this is a 30-foot one that runs to this monitor. And I think it's like a 12-foot one that runs to this monitor. As far as TV mounts, they're all from monoprice.com, which is way cheaper than the like ICW ones and that. I think each mount was less than $30, so that's what I would do. Always remember to call for backing anywhere you're gonna mount TVs. So you're gonna want backing in the wall there. You don't want just drywall. There has to be wood behind the wall so you can mount it. Same with the ceiling. The ceiling TV needs to have ceiling wood plywood backing. So above that ceiling tile, there's actually plywood, and then it's anchored to this, supports in the ceiling. Okay, that's all I can think of. Any questions, let me know.